Fuck, I just switched into this screen and then I immediately was about to sneeze. But I was able to hold it back. If that's worth anything. But yeah, P-Men, we are here with Professor Layton and the Spectre's call. It is nice that I can actually like see it on the, well, the logo is right here. So I don't have to remember what it is. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, let's just go into it. So I think last time I'm not really sure what chapter we are in, but I think we did like 2 chapters. I think I usually do like 3, but last time we only did 2 because they were kind of, well, they were kind of lengthy, I would say, or at least one of them was. Which is why we only did 2. But I think we'll try doing maybe 3 this time. Though once again, that's kind of depend on how long they'll be. But yeah, I'll just load it. So yeah, wait, I always forget that we get this like story so far thing. Even though this is kind of useful, I do like this feature. But I also never remember it existing. But wait, I need to click something. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now we should have everything. But so what did we do? Having been denied access to police records, Amy volunteered to drive to London to gather information. Will Amy return safely? Wait, is that gonna be the whole... Well, yeah, that... I was kinda expecting when it says story so far, I do expect it to like tell me a bit more. But no, we just gotta get like 2 sentences. Well, yeah, that was great. Well, I made a pretty good time. I can't speak. I made pretty good time. Now to grab the resource file the professor wanted. Where would the professor keep his files? Well, probably in his room. Or I guess his office. If he has one. Hey, wait, I remember this guy. Miss Amy, I'll Tower. I've been looking for you. Dean Delmona. Oh wait, this is the Dean Delmona. I think he was mentioned like the first time we played this. Yeah, I think he was like... He was kind of an important character in the previous game, maybe. At least I remember him being there. I was worried that something happened to you. Oh no, actually, Professor Layton was over in the middle of an investigation when I found him. So I accompanied him out of town. In fact, I'm only back now to get some documents for him. I see, splendid. Layton is not in London at the moment, then? No, I'm sorry, we have to leave without informing you. No, that's quite alright. He was supposed to be taking some time off anyway. I expect he'll produce an excellent paper when he gets back, too. If you're after Layton's office, it's halfway down the corridor. 6 names on the doors. Thank you, sir. By the way, Emmy, if you're not in too much of a rush, could I borrow you for a moment? Of course, how can I help you? Well, you see, there's this puzzle I'm having trouble with. My little granddaughter's challenged me to solve it, but I'm at my wit's end. I can't give up, though. What would the little one think of me? Don't worry, Dean. I'll help you crack it. Well, so wait, is this guy supposed to be like some kind of... Yeah, I guess he's supposed to be some kind of like professor, but he can't solve this... He can't solve this fucking 20 picaret puzzle. I think... Yeah, well, hopefully he retires soon. But yeah, so what are we working with? There's a bookshelf crammed with thick, heavy how is this word pronounced? Encyclopedias. Arranged as shown. All the books have the same depth and they fit perfectly into the shelf. There's always one book that nobody takes from the shelf first, no matter who's browsing the shelf. Which book is it? Well, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Or is this like some kind of trick? I feel like usually the 20 picaret puzzles are like tricks. There's like actually like an 8 or like the 9th book here somewhere. But yeah, so there's always one book that nobody takes from the shelf first. There's some kind of trick here. Well, I feel like... Well, I feel like maybe like... Which one would make the most sense for nobody to like take? So, well, it doesn't matter if it makes sense. Because there's always gonna be at least like one person who is interested in one of these books. So it can't be just the fact that like this one is like the biggest. So I'm not gonna take that one first. So there has to be something else about it. Now I guess I could just like guess, but when there are like 8 options and I have 0 idea, then I feel like I should probably take the hint actually. Wait, think about the puzzle carefully. When it says that there is one book that nobody takes from the shelf first, it actually means that there's one book that nobody can take first. Oh. Oh, wait, yeah, now I get it. So yeah, in this case, it would be 8. Because how do you take that book from there? Because you can't, like, you know, it's kind of hard to take when there's a book next to it that is the same, like, size. And then on the other side, it's just a shelf. So yeah, it has to be 8.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
So that is the one I would have also, like, picked.
You can't let a puzzle
if I was just, like, guessing. Ah, I see you're going to prove a worthy assistant, Layton. Keep up the work, Amy. Leave it to me, sir. Professor Layton is in good hands. Alright then, carry on. So where exactly were we going? Like here. Professor left yesterday in a rush. I haven't seen him since. I know that. Who are you and why are you in Professor's office? I could ask you the same thing. I'm the cleaning staff here. My name is Rosa. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Professor's new assistant, Amy Altala. A pleasure to meet you, Rosa. Likewise. So you're the Professor's assistant. I wonder if that's why Dindel Muna was looking for him. Professor asked me to fetch some research of his. It'll be a miracle if you can find it. Keeping his office tidy is the one puzzle he can't work out. What is it that you're looking for? I'll see if I can lend you a hand. Well, he asked me to pick up his latest research file, and any recent newspapers lying around. Research file and newspapers? Alright, let's have a look. I'm gonna steal all of his hint coins. So, this is Professor's desk. What is what's a lot of stuff? What is this, a puzzle? Oh no. Shapes. So, that piece, dear Rosa, I applied myself to spot of springing... So I can't read at all today, it seems like. Though, can I ever read? No. I applied myself to a spot of spring cleaning today. I must say, it proved rather fortuitous. Yeah, that's exactly how you pronounce that word. I don't doubt it at all. In a dusty corner of the room, I discovered an old bag containing a forgotten treasure. See if you can work out what I found by rearranging the 3 pieces making up the shape of the bag. Be sure to place the finished article on the table next to where the bag was. Okay. So wait, what am I doing? So wait, forgotten treasure. Okay, how do I make these into forgotten treasure? Well, is that it? I kinda doubt it. Yeah, the puzzle doesn't really like give us any hints on what this could be. We are just kinda like guessing. I think I'll use a hint. Wait, you will only need to flip 1 piece. 1 piece? I can't. Every time I see the word 1 piece, I just have to. Okay, so wait, let's restart. So we only have to flip 1 of them. So that's flipping is different from rotating. But yeah, flipping this does nothing, so it has to be one of these. So what if I do that? Yeah. Yeah, let's use another hint. You might notice... wait, might notice part of the object silhouette in the unassembled pieces. Wait, could it be... oh! It's gonna be a hat. Yeah, wait, that's gonna be it. Though, how do I make this into a proper hat? I guess I could... oh wait, I see it. Maybe I don't see it. Wait, I think I do see it actually. Okay, I'm starting to think I actually don't see it. or wait, what if I... yeah, there we go.
What do you think about this? That puzzle was no problem.
Yeah, I think... well, we have already we have done 2 puzzles today, and I've already used up 4 hint coins. That's kinda rare. But I feel like for that one I kinda had to. Because I think it was kind of impossible. It was almost impossible to figure out what I was supposed to make out of those pieces without the hint. So why am I just giving the dialogue? Well, too late. We just found a newspaper. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're still saying the same thing. Why won't this drawer close properly? Is there something locked in there? Wait, we aren't gonna do the same puzzle again, god damn it. There was an elegant top hat inside that old bag. It's a little large to keep around though. If only it were smaller. Okay, so wait, pieces mustn't overlap. How the fuck do I make it smaller? Layton, can you make these puzzles easier for my little brain? So nice. No, I just built a top hat, but it's other way around. Hey, wait, what the fuck? I don't really see how I'm supposed to do this. When the pieces are still the same size. And they can't overlap. Because if they could overlap, then I could just do this. And now I would have half of the... well, I would have way less pieces, basically. I think we might need to use a hint again. Yeah, I did kind of figure that out. So how am I supposed to look at this in a new way? So wait. Well, if I put it like this, it's not overlapping. Yeah, what if I build it actually, I already forgot how the top hat was even made. So yeah, I think that probably isn't the answer. Wait, I didn't want to flip that. I feel like I'm onto something, but I also feel like I'm not. So wait, the frame given to assemble the pieces is... wait, pieces in should serve as a hint. If the task is to make the hat smaller, then why haven't you been given a larger space to work in? Yeah, that's a great question. Wait, let me read that again. Yeah, so yeah, I actually didn't pay attention to the fact that the space is larger. But how would that help? Yeah, let's get the third hint. Take the piece that forms the top of the hat and place it in the bottom center without rotating it. Okay. But does it mean like this or like... I guess it probably means like this. But what, did it say anything else? The top hat will be will rest on top of that piece. Oh. Well, this is like a top hat, but does it not count as being like smaller, even though it technically is? Or are these like, do I have to like flip these pieces around? Eh? Yeah, I feel like I have the answer here, but it's not taking it. What the fuck? I guess this is like the top hat, but slightly smaller. But is there like any way to make it any smaller than that? Or...
I think
What?
I've got this one.
Ooh! Oh, I made like a silhouette of the hat.
You can't let
Though I
people
feel like that's
intimidate you.
my answer was still like correct. It was like smaller. By like a super tiny bit. So I do kind of feel scammed. Oh, who would have thought of a puzzle would be buried in gap between two drawers? Still, this is Professor Layton's office after all. The whole room is full of wonderful discoveries waiting to be made. Much like a dig site, really. Here they are, research file and newspapers, all together, sorted. You found them. Good for you. I honestly don't know how he can work in such bigsti. Thanks for your help, Rosa. I had better get these back to the professor. So you had. Make sure he looks after himself, won't you? Okay, well that was kind of a small little detour we had to do. Like the professor's things. So now it's off to Scotland Yard. Oh yeah, wait, we still have to get those, I forgot. With Inspector Krusky's help, I should be able to get the access to what I need, I think. I hope Krusky's there, though. Scooter, don't fail me now. Ah, here we are. Scotland Yard. Now to find the inspector for the records I need. Oh wait, what did I... Wait, I think I got something for clicking on this thing here, but I skipped it and I didn't see what I got. Well, it probably wasn't important then. Excuse me, Constable, I'm looking for Inspector Krusky. Good day, miss. Inspector Krusky, is it? He's out, I'm afraid. I can take a message. I can't speak. I can take a message if you like. Oh, he's out. Butter. I'm kinda in a hurry and I need to look at some files in the archives. Oh, I'm sorry, miss, but I can't help you there. I'm just a constable, see? You need the inspector. What kind of files are you looking for, anyway? I need archived reports from a town named Mist Hellery. Mist Hellery? Isn't that out in the middle of nowhere? Chief Constable is a character, I hear. Honestly, we are not very organized when it comes to keeping track of cases outside our jurisdiction. So if you're in a hurry, I'd advise you to talk directly to the inspector and get his help. Alright, well, can you at least tell me where the Inspector Krusky is? I don't know, I'm afraid. You could try asking around a bit. Try the General Inquiries desk upstairs on the first floor. I'll do just that. Are there any hint coins? I need to stock up on those now. Oh no, is that Monica? Remy Altava. It's been a while since I last saw you here. Not long enough though. What are you doing wandering around Scotland Yard? Are you lost? Actually, I'm in the middle of a rather important investigation. Oh really? Important investigation? Here at the station? You came to ask Inspector Krusky for help because you are in over your head, didn't you? Yeah, Monica, that's what you... Wait, do you know where Krusky is? Shows me. He's been working on that case in central London for weeks now, though. Thanks, Monica. You've been a big help. Bye. Do I have to please pester me written on my forehead? Okay, I wonder, I guess this will be like a semi-long chapter. I kind of thought it would just be like super, like really short, like intermission. I guess we'll do like a full chapter of just going around with Amy. If Krusky's in central London, I should head over to the city center. Alright, the first step of any investigation is to gather information. Let's ask around. I kinda like this guy. There's something about him. Excuse me, but did you happen to see a muscular sort of man around here? Well, I see one right here. Muscular? Well, I'm somewhat of a disheveled pair of fellows came storming through not long ago. Great, where'd they go? Hey, not so fast. What's the rush, young lady? Want to stop and admire my flowers? What? Well, okay, I suppose. If you don't slow down a bit, you are going to get hurt. Wanna take it easy for a while? Here, try solving this puzzle. Let the mystery infuse your senses. Okay, well, this seems simple. There are only 4 options after all. So wait, a young man tells his local florist about 3 games he intends to play by picking petals off flowers one at a time. He'll start with she loves me not, and moves on to happy, unhappy, so-so. With the final flower, he'll choose where I can't speak. He'll choose whatever to buy his sweetheart. How's this word pronounced? Bouquet. That sounds wrong, but it might be it. And I guess we aren't hydrating. A cake, a ring, or a book. Flowers picks out the bouquet. Bouquet. Is it like that? Bouquet. It can't be pronounced like that. I refuse to believe that. Well, we'll go with it still. That he thinks will give the best answer on the last petal of each flower. Which bunch does the young man walk away with? So wait a minute. Oh yeah, wait, now, yeah, for some reason I didn't understand the puzzle, but I think I get it now. So I guess I have to pay attention to how many petals each flower has. So wait, flowers picks out the bouquet that he thinks will give the best answer on the last petal of each flower. But like, how does he determine which is the best answer in the final one? The wait, he's a florist, so of course he would want this guy to buy like a new bouquet. Can we get away from these puzzles? I don't have to say the word anymore. So yeah, so do we do all the flowers have like the same amount of petals? Yeah, I guess they do. That doesn't like, they don't vary in that sense. So wouldn't it then be C? I think it would. So wait, let me think about it. Because then, wait. So it would be bouquet, cake, ring, book. And then it would go back to bouquet. So that would be 5 petals. And then 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 10, 11, 13, 14. Wait, I think I might be dumb. I would say B. Well, I'm not really sure. I thought I had like a And I have kind of an answer, but wait, now I stopped thinking about it, fuck. Wait, 5, wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait, I feel like my logic isn't working. Because it never like lands on any of the right flowers. So I also I just completely like ignored the other like things, like she loves me, not and all of that. But I guess that's also kind of important. or I guess, though I should be able to figure out the answer only by looking at the final flower. Or at least I think so. Did I spell like I can... So wait, so... 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, wait, it can't be that, I think. Based on kind of nothing. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Then like 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, it's D. It's D. I'm not really feeling confident about the answer, but it was D. I got it.
I did it, Professor.
Yeah, I also thought it would be like the only even one at first, but then I counted it and it wasn't. Yeah, that was kind of tricky. I thought it would be kind of simple when I first saw it. I'm blasting through these puzzles one after another. Well, I'm the professor's assistant after all. The man you asked about... wait, what did this guy even sound like? I already forgot. The man you asked about headed down to the other side of the street towards the museum. But make sure you keep your mind calm and gentle. Stay dandy as a dandelion. Yes, thank you. I'll try. I'm on my way, Spectre. I suppose there is no hope for her. Well, damn. Oh, wait, this is like a hidden puzzle. Oh, wait, it's not. Hang on a sec, what's going on with this roadmap? Well, this looks kinda easy. So the roadmap is pointed at the bus stop. The route of each bus can be worked out by following the lines of the grid, according to the following rules. Buses always move towards their destination and never turn back in the direction they originally came from. Okay? And whenever a bus has the option to turn, it does turn. Okay, that seems kind of simple. Unfortunately, someone has rubbed out 2 vertical lines on the map. So some bus routes are now wrong. Can you add the 2 lines back in the correct map? Okay, maybe this wasn't as simple as I thought. So the E would have to get down here. So without the lines, it would go like... Yeah, it would go here. I guess we could like... Wait, let's draw like all of these. So that one goes there. Then this one goes... Okay, D gets to the right place. So it's kind of hard to draw these while I've... maybe I fucked up. Okay, but yeah, C goes to the same place as D. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Wait, I'm dumb. Okay, I think it's too hard to look at those while I've like thrown lines. Yeah, I couldn't see that there was one here. I ignored that while I was throwing the C's, like, line. So wait, in that case, C would go here. I think I need, like, a line here, maybe? Because if I do that, then... Wait, it's still... Wait, what if I do this? Yeah, now that works. Though, that's kind of tricky. Because if I put a line here, then it's, like, technically impossible to get to D. Because, well, if you come from, like, here, you will always go, like, to C or E instead. Wait, how did D go? Yeah, it goes from, like, under here. If it goes from under, then technically, I could do this. Though, wait, no, I can't. Though, wait, what if I... Okay, let's look at some other ones and not focus on, like, the top ones for a moment. So, what about A? Okay, A actually, like, is the destination. And what about B? Okay, B doesn't even get close. But yeah, so what if I... No, wait, that doesn't work. What if I put one here? So wait, can I even do this? Yeah, I can. It's just kinda, I don't really know how would this work. Like, if I put up one here, which way does C go? So wait, well, it does say buses always move towards their destination. So I guess... So well, yeah, in this case, which one would they go towards? Because C, well, it would just go in, like, straight line. Or does it just take, like, the option that would lead it to C in the end? So in this case, like, neither of them. Wait, I can't do that. I feel like at the moment E is, like, the most tricky one. Because it only, like, gets to C. So it kind of means I have to, like, would at least, like, do something like this. So what if I... Well, like, putting one here wouldn't do anything. Because it would just go, like... Oh, wait, that actually would do a little bit. No, wait, that might be kind of good. Because now the E would go... Yeah, wait, E would just go to E. Yeah, wait, that's exactly what I want. Yeah, that's actually really good. But we still have some problems. Or do we? Wait, did I just do it? I think I might have just done it. Yeah, I think that's the correct answer. I'm not even gonna check all of them.
One, Professor?
Yeah, there we go.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Oh wait, there are actually two correct solutions. Well, I think I'm fine with only knowing one of them. Leave no puzzle unsolved. Any self-respecting assistant of Professor Layton should know that. Oh, Inspector, you're looking particularly on form today. Such impressive muscles. Oh! Did the Inspector Krosky pass by here? He most certainly did. I can see him in glorious action tracking down a criminal. Which way did he go? He chased the crook that way, and now I'm going to chase him. But I don't want it to be too obvious. Maybe I should just jog by, casually. You are a friend of Inspector Krusky, I take it? You are speaking to the founder, president, and sole member of Clamp Krusky fan club. We need more members, at least one for each of Clamp's abs. Hey, you seem to be interested in Inspector Krusky. Perhaps you'd like to join? Oh no, I'm fine, thanks. What is this guy? Hi, I'm looking for the burly police inspector. Have you seen anyone like that around here? I did, yeah. He was tussling with the big rowdy fellow, too. They were at it all over the street. That big bloke was no pushover, though. Let's hope your inspector can handle him. Oh no, I have to hurry and help him. I'll be there soon, Inspector. Hold on, hold your horses. I haven't even told you where they went. I'll show you if you'd like, if you'd be so kind as to help me with this puzzle. I've been trying to solve it all morning. Well, I'm sure I can solve it. Especially when there are 4 options. I like those. So the forecast is predicting rain. This girl needs... Oh wait, that's a girl. Oh wait, yeah, that's a girl in the corner. This girl needs help choosing the perfect umbrella so she can weather the storm. She wants one with blue handle or a red rim and circle pattern. Well, that seems kind of simple. So blue handle, so it can't be B. And red rim. I guess, what the fuck is a rim? I guess it's like the bottom part. So yeah, it has to be A or D. And circle pattern. So are those circles in the D one? Those look like, they don't look like circles to me. They look like squares. But I guess they're like close enough. So I feel like it can't be like that simple. Because this didn't require any like brain power if it's D. There's like some kind of trick to this. Or at least I would assume that there is. But yeah, go ahead and Google it. I think rim. That's probably the rim. It should be. I'll just pick D.
What do you think about this?
Yeah, I did kind of guess they wouldn't be that simple.
Wrong.
Well, I already... Wait, it said that I should try ruling out the options that don't fit like the description. But I already did that. Yeah, blue handle, so it can't be B. Red rim, so it can't be C. And circle pattern. So yeah, can I Google, like... What the fuck is a rim? Wait, no, I'll Google umbrella rim. No, it doesn't tell me anything. What is rim in umbrella? There is rib. Huh. I guess rim is some kind of like pre-ish term that is not too often used. But yeah, it has to be like this thing here. It can't be anything else. That's what they mean by red rim. So yeah, technically the only one that has circle patterns is C. But it doesn't have the red rim. Like, if the problem was that C had, like, the wrong handle, then I could technically, like, switch the handles, right? Wait, or is that the answer? Wait, are these circles? I wouldn't call these circles in any way. But if I take the B's handle off and, like, switch it like take one of the other ones and put it in B, then this would kind of fit.
I think I've got this one.
Fuck.
I'll never be a good assistant.
I'm really interested in hearing like the explanation for this. But yeah, so now it's either A or C. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I did think about it, that it could be like a different shape when opened up. But it still wasn't the right answer. Well, A or C. Both of them have like one thing that is incorrect about them. Like A doesn't have the pattern and then C doesn't have the red rim. But I feel like there must be some kind of like trick to A. That maybe the circles will like appear when it's wet or something. Because I feel like the C can't have the red rim in any logical way. So it's like impossible.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, on the third try. That's a really good achievement when there are 4 options. But yeah, please explain. Oh. Yeah, that's... Yeah, it also has a circle when opened up. Yeah, wait, yeah, I get it now. Oh, wait, yeah, yeah. I thought when you said it's circle when you open it up, I thought you meant like the other I thought you meant like the B umbrellas, like tiny little shapes would be circles when opened up. I didn't read your like previous message where you said that it's A. That kind of confused me. But yeah, I get it now. But that was a bit tricky. Maybe even more than just a bit. Good on you! Now you want the Spectre, you say? See the museum over there? They were fussing and fighting all the way to the door, then went inside. Museum, got it, thank you. The creator really loves cats. He might meow at you when you talk to him, but don't let that put you off. Of course, he still speaks English, but only when he's off duty. Oh, but don't tell him I know. I'll give you a puzzle if you promise not to tell. Okay, so oh no, you somehow got left behind on a museum tour. Where'd everyone go? For a distance, you can hear the tour guide describing an exhibit. What you're looking at now has come here from further away than any other exhibit in the museum. It's not man-made, it's quite hard to find, and you do occasionally find them dotted here and there on Earth. So it has come here from further away than anything else, and it's not man-made, and it's quite hard to find. Well, wouldn't it be like the dinosaur then? I feel like that's like the obvious answer. It can't be that. Yeah, wait, so yeah, it does say it's quite hard to find, but you do occasionally find them dotted here and there on Earth. So yeah, I think it can't be like the fucking dinosaur then. But what do you find dotted here and there on Earth? Like, plants. But I wouldn't say those are like hard to find. Neither are animals, really. Yeah, but I feel like meteors. So yeah, that would... But I feel like meteors are like a lot harder to find them just saying like quite hard to find. And you do occasionally find. I feel like you don't really like occasionally find meteors on the ground. Or Yeah, I was kind of thinking that like the tour guide is talking about like the whole exhibit here, for example. Like here there are like spaceships and stuff like that. So those are like man-made. But I guess they could be just talking about like one aspect of the exhibit. And in this case it would be like the meteor, which isn't man-made. But yeah, I think I'm fine with like guessing B. Or B, I just gave this like, yeah, well, this is the B answer. I can guess it.
What do you
But I
think
feel like
about
that might be
this?
like too obvious. Okay, it in fact wasn't.
I did it, Professor.
Yeah, so they were talking about meteorites. Yeah, I kind of in my mind, I kind of just like, I already like crossed off the top ones, like the dinosaur and like the space exhibits, because I thought those would be like too obvious. But I guess they weren't. The dinosaur fossil in our museum were discovered by a professor from Hiller University. I think his name was Scrader. He had an assistant too, Triton maybe. I'm not good with names. Archaeology and what? Paleontology sound like fun. Finding old things in the earth and digging them up. I wonder if this is a real dinosaur. It's only bones, but I can feel it glaring at me. Wait, what's this? What in the world is that doing here? Okay, so the description of this prehistoric skeleton reads, by looking at this dinosaur skeleton, you should be able to identify how many bones it has. The visitor nearby said, I have a feeling the number must be in hundreds. Can you come up with a more accurate figure? How many bones does this dinosaur have exactly? Yeah, I'm sure I can come up with an answer. Well, I feel like the hand looks kind of suspicious. That kind of looks like a 5 or like a 2. Yeah, I feel like is dinosaur gonna be like a shape of a number? Oh wait, is that a number? No, I can't really make out anything of that, so it probably isn't. I don't really see anything. Oh, you have a guess already. 92 or 97. There is sure a 9. I'll try to find a 9. Maybe it's easier if I know that I'm looking for it. Because I certainly don't see a 9. Where would it be? I don't see any. I don't see like any clear numbers here. I think I might be able to. Or actually, wait, or can I? So there's like a rotation function in the emulator, but it's like grayed out for some reason. Huh. 326. Oh, is that the number like here? Because I think that does kind of look like a... That looks like a 3. And then the one next to it looks like a 2. I'm turning my laptop. yeah, I guess the final one does kind of look like a 6. But it's like... the like picture is a bit too like pixelated to actually make out the number like super clearly. But I think that could be it. I'm still kind of curious where you saw like 9. Or did you, oh, was it like, I guess it might have been like 6 here. And, well, it's like other way around, so it would be a 9. Oh, yeah, that was it. But yeah, I think that would make the most sense.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I guess those were like the only
Puzzle
obvious
was
numbers.
No problem.
But yeah, on that one, rotating like if I was actually playing this on like a DS, it could be kind of easy to like rotate it around and look at it. Really, who puts a puzzle in a dinosaur exhibit? Litter boxers? Let's see, it looks like the contributor is someone called Andrew Schrader. Wow, he must really like his puzzles. I need to wait, the Schrader sounds kinda familiar. I think he was in like the previous game. Oh, the ads. Well, we can wait for the ads to go away. I'll wait by going and saving. But then we already played this for like 7 hours. I feel like the previous games were like 7 hours. But yeah, let's talk to this guy now. Excuse me, sir, did you happen to see the barrel-chested police officer run through here? Meow! Are you talking like a cat? Okay, fine, I can work with that. I love cats. Hello, Pussy Wussy. Have you seen a big police weasy? Meow, meow, meow. What's that, kitty? Krusky knocked over all the exhibits and then took off. Meow. Thanks, Puss. I'll hit the Scotland Yard. Purr. Yeah, that was great. Thanks again, kitty. Please don't call him kitty. Though I'm kind of surprised the guy didn't like give us some kind of like cat-related puzzle. Oh, Krusky's fighting another monster of a man. I feel faint. Catch me. No, catch yourself. Sorry if I'm the only one overwhelmed by the waves of manliness that just swept by. Such bravery, wrestling at that hardened criminal all the way back to the police station. I see. Well, maybe I can still catch some of the action over at the Scotland Yard. Have fun swooning. There we go. Oh, Krusky, you arrested my heart. Take me into your custody. I wish Inspector Krusky would just stay still. I'll never find him at this rate. Wait, what's that noise? Yeah, for a moment I thought that like red-haired guy was wearing like a red paper bag or something. But no, that's just his hair. Well, at least I think that's his hair and like beard.
Now, let me know if you've got any other questions.
Nice to see you again, Inspector Grosky.
I should have known.
Though, I could do like the same voice I usually do for the Inspector Chalmy, but I think that will like kill me in like 2 seconds if I try doing that. I think we'll just go for something else. Amy, I haven't seen you in so long. I was starting to get worried. How have you been? Okay, I think that will also kill me, but I will go with that. Not bad, Inspector. How are you? I'm never better. Every Ruka catches I bench press their weight. Keeps me fit. So what can I do for you? I come to ask for your help. There's something disturbing going on in town of Miss Hillary. Miss Hillary, eh? People still live out there. Alright, then give me the whole story. And well, then let me kill this thing. There we go. Not gonna lie, this is too fun. It's like my childhood puzzles. Oh. I feel like as a kid I never did any like puzzles. Maybe that's why I'm so dumb. I didn't develop my brain as a kid. town is being assaulted by some mysterious monster. It's though the attacks may be related to the death of the prominent man there last year. So I was hoping I could get some information on that incident.
So how did you get mixed up in this? Weren't you settling down and concentrating on your research? Sounds like quite a case, though. If you need to wrestle anything to the ground, don't be afraid to ask. Until then, I'll give you access to whatever files you need.
Thank you, Inspector.
The archives are just down the stairs over there. This is the archives room. If you have it, you'll find it here.
Wow, it might take a while to find what I need.
Nonsense. I'll get you someone to help. And then there's Chelmy. Perfect timing.
Oh wait, Chelmy, I was just talking about him. Wait, who's that? I can't thought we would see him in this game. But yeah, it kind of does make sense that like Amy would meet him. Because now it doesn't like screw up the fact that Layton meets him for the first time in the first game.
This is Inspector Chelmy, my colleague, and his man Barton.
Are they some sort of juggling act?
Oh, why is there a civilian in the Scotland Yard archives? Chelmy, this is Amy. She's an old friend of mine. She needs our help with the case she is researching.
My name is Amy Altava. It's nice to meet you, Inspector. Thank you so much for your help. Oh, and before I forget, I need some film developed. Can I do that here?
Of course. Do you need the prescription filled in as well? Oh, Barton, help the lady. Constable Barton, at your service, miss.
Thank you, Barton. It would be great if you could get this film developed for us ASAP.
ASAP? Is that type of film? Well, don't worry, miss. I'll be back right away.
I hope Barton can handle that on his own.
Let's start looking through this record, Chelmy. You start with that shelf over there. Roger. So, what is it that you're looking for exactly?
The records for... Oh wait, that's Krusky.
The records for Miss Ellery. Thank you for your help, old chum. Amy, you start on the shelf over there.
I love how they say that shelf over there. Like, which one? I guess it's probably the closest one, no? Oh, it's this one. How was I supposed to know that? These case records are sorted by year, see? I'm looking for something in particular. Yes, this case would be from last year.
Last year? That'll be over here.
So we'll need to check this whole section. In splitting the work, that's a lot.
Well, there's an act to sorting through records.
Okay, so what is it? So the police archives have a rather confusing filing system. The file Amy wants is 2 files away from the file 3 in its number. It's also 3 files away from the file with 6 in its number, and 4 files away from the file with 9 in its number. All the mentioned files are on the single shelf. So wait, so it's 2 files away from the file with 3 in its number. So in that case, would it be like either this one or like this one? Because there's like 2 files in between them. But yeah, and then yeah, and then wait, 3 files away from 6. Wait, I didn't read it correctly. Wait, yeah, it says, yeah, a file with a 3 in its number. So it's not like the file number 3. It can be anyone that has 3 in it. Yeah. Yeah, I just got it. Yeah, I think it would be too simple if it was just like the file number 3. But I guess they did think about it by not putting like a file with just a 6 here. Then when you actually like get here, you would realize it. So wait, let's mark all the like ones that have 3. The fuck, there are like too many of them. But wait, let's look at other ones. Maybe there are like less 9s. The fucking no, there are like a lot of those as well. So it has to be 4 files away from a file with 9 in its number. So like, let's assume it's like the 69, the funny number. So in that case, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be that one, or like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't really know if I understand it correctly. With all the mentioned files are on the single shelf. Actually, yeah, wait, I completely ignored that. So technically we could like ignore... Yeah, wait, now I get it. So let's assume it's... So yeah, it has to be like 4 away from this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... Wait, what the fuck am I doing? And yeah, wait, that... No, wait, that doesn't work. What if it's like this one? Because that's 4 away from one with 9. Then that's 2 away from the one with 3. But then it's not 3 away from the 6. Okay, let's try the upper row. Let's assume it's like this one. No, let's assume it's like this one. No, yeah, okay, it's like this one. So it's 2 away from this. And it ends there. Yeah, I think the 9s are kinda... They are spaced out in a way in the upper shelf that makes it... It probably isn't the upper shelf. I think the 9s don't really work out. So it has to be something from down here. So wait, let's mark the 9s again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait, This one. Yeah, wait, that makes sense. Wait, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's 6, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, wait, yeah, it's 29. There we go.
What do you think about
Oh yeah, you
this?
already got the answer quite early, I guess. But yeah, I gotta go now have fun with puzzles. I'll be sure to have fun with puzzles. And I hope you have fun too with whatever you'll go do. Hey, isn't this it? Isn't this it? The case file you were looking for.
That's it. Excellent work, Chelmy. Oh, I feel energized. Now I'm on the mood for a Greek health marathon.
I think we ought to focus more on the mental exercise for the time being. Wonder how Barton is doing. Here I am, Inspector. I have the photographs of result I've asked for. You meant to say you actually got the photos developed. That's excellent work, Barton. Monica, the receptionist up in the Journal Inquiries, gave me a hand, sir. She's very nice. But yeah. Go ahead and go. What is Chelmy saying? What the fuck does that even mean? Well, that's everything, I think. Thank you very much for your help, Inspector.
No need to thank me, Emmy. It was nothing.
Thank you too, Inspector Chelmy. No problem. There's something bothering me.
Oh, what do you mean?
Here, have a look at this report. There are a few things here that look more than a little fishy to me. And they gathered so little evidence. Look here, there's only one eyewitness account.
Well spotted, Shelmy. Go with Shelmy's instinct on this, Amy. He has nose for this sort of thing. In fact, that settles it. Amy, I'm going with you.
The fuck, don't come with me. I can't do your voice. It will kill me. You are? Why?
Shelmy, cover for me while I'm gone. Tell the Chippetes whatever you want.
All one of them. Right you are, Inspector. Well, I guess we'll just go. Though, is he gonna like ride in the Amy's bike's like back seat or... I would like to see that. Alright, so when we get back to Miss Hillary on my scooter... oh.
What's the matter?
Well, I came here on my scooter, which only seats one.
You're one seat in my 2 feet. Don't worry about me. I'll meet you there. I'll barely break a sweat.
You are going to run all the way to Miss Hillary.
Run? Of course not. I'm going to sprint all the way to Miss Hillary.
What is the difference? Well, I guess he can do whatever he wants. Alright, Inspector, I suppose I'll see you there?
Just don't be surprised if you see me overtaking you. For the yard.
Well, he's pretty fast. Well, yeah, that was kind of a short chapter. I guess that kind of makes up for the long ones last time. So I googled this every time I play this game, but how many chapters did it have? Was it only like 10? Yeah, it was only 10. Will Amy be alright on her own? Of course. I shouldn't think we need to worry about Amy, Luke. She just spit out here so fast. I hope she doesn't crash. Come now, Luke. Let's get on with the investigation. Alright, Mr. Layton. Where do we go from here? We still need more information on Mr. Barty. Ariana said the people in town weren't very fond of her father. That is what she said. Do you think she's right, Luke? Honestly, Mr. Layton, I have no idea what grown-ups actually think. Haha, fair enough. Well, we'll have to investigate this if we want to gain Ariana's trust. I suppose so. Let's talk to some people in town. Oh, I actually missed like 5 puzzles. Though there was actually like a cat-related puzzle. I guess I should have like spoken to that cat guy again. That street lamp must have been damaged by the Spectre. Yes, I think so. The Spectre has attacked several times since Mr. Barty's death. Most of the houses have been rebuilt, but they still haven't fixed the street lamps. Luke, do you remember all the areas the Spectre has attacked? Not off the top of my head, no. But I have kept record of every spot the Spectre attacked. I was hoping this might come in handy someday. I don't know what to say. What, is it no good? On the contrary, Luke, your organizational skills are really very impressive. I'm stunned. This wonderful data, it's just groundwork we need in order to make sound deductions. The more information we gather and cross-reference, the greater chance of us finding the truth. So it's helpful. Extremely. Great work, Luke. Let's continue our investigation. By speaking to this guy. What, do you want to ask me some questions? Get out of my face. You can't just go around asking people questions. I can have my dad arrest you for that, you know. I heard that your father is highly regarded in town. Yeah, obviously. My dad was the one who solved the Barty case, huh? Everyone was scratching their stupid heads till my dad showed up. So your father handled that case? Of course he handled it. He found the will and the eyewitness. If you ask me, this town's pretty lucky to have him watching over it. Remarkable. You bet it is. Luke, do you know anything about the will or the eyewitness to Barty's death? No, I'm sorry, I was worried about Ariana. I didn't pay much attention to the investigation. I see. I hope Amy can dig up something for us. Then we don't really have any direction on where to go. I guess we'll just speak to these guys. I kind of doubt they'll know anything. The police chief here is supposed to be some kind of super cop. They call him Third Eye Shakes. They say he can solve any case. I just hope his style is as smooth as his name. Indeed, as a chief of police with no open cases must be quite skilled. Yeah, well some people use their skills to solve cases, some people use their skills to do their hair. The cops they do seem to be pretty good about telling people which areas to evacuate. Luke, didn't you say that Dolan communicates your predictions to the townspeople? Dolan tells the police and then they deal with evacuation. I see. There certainly was a police presence in North Ellie the day Spectre appeared. I'd like to meet this third-eyed shakes. Along with the Spectre and the witch, all in the Golden Garden, right? This town is too much. Ah yes, that reminds me, I haven't yet seen the evacuation site for the Golden Garden. It's nearby if you'd like to have a look. As an archaeologist, I find it hard to resist. Well, we do have a little time before Amy gets back. I'll take you there, Mr. Layton, it's just west of here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Luke. Of course, it's all part of our investigation after all. So it's so west of here, yeah, so this way. It doesn't look like the Spectre is responsible for this. No, it's land subsidence. Since the Spectre appeared, sinkholes have been appearing around town. Sinkholes and the Spectre. What is the relationship there? It's probably another one of those Spectre's powers. I dress up as Black Raven to fool people looking for the black market. But I really hate running. Random boys tell me I'm too heavy. Maybe they're right and I should lose few, but how? Why not try sharing your treats with other Black Ravens? Sharing? I suppose that's an idea, but it won't be easy. Could you help me? Okay, so let's see. I suppose I could share this Strangler cake. It's really tasty, but I can spare half of it, and my friends can divide that between them. But it is my cake, and it's only fair that I should have most of it. I'll just cut the two pieces with ratio of 4 to 5. Take the bigger piece. That's still pretty generous, isn't it? The sides of the cake are 15 centimeters long. How far can you... Wait, how far along the side should he cut? How the fuck am I supposed to know? Fuck, I hate this. I hate centimeters. I can't do anything related to those. This is like geometry. And that's my only weakness. Okay, that's one of my many weaknesses. Wait, I'll quickly check something. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, so what the fuck? What is the problem? You're already cutting like plug into 4 to 5 ratio, right? Yeah, isn't like this line here. So what is this? What is this for? Or I guess, yeah, wait, yeah, so... Yeah, so this is like 15 centimeters. And I have to figure out what this spot is. Yeah, so that's the problem. Well, I feel like that's like a... So technically, if this is like 5 and this is 4... If you sum those up, it would be 9. So, would the answer be 9? Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Okay, it in fact wasn't 9.
What could
I feel my first thought would be that it would be 10. But I feel like I shouldn't trust myself and it's gonna be 8.
A challenging puzzle to be sure.
Okay, I should have just trusted myself from the beginning. God damn it.
A little more thought is in order.
I shouldn't have like thought about it at all. It's kind of bad that this puzzle I do worse when I actually think.
Some puzzles
I don't think that's usually how it's supposed to work.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
Oh, there was actually like some kind of way to figure it out. Thank you. Now I can share my cake with my friends. Don't mention it, lad. I hope you find that sharing makes your cake taste even more delicious. Really? I like the sound of that. I just need to find Crow and the others before I forget. This kind of looks like there would be something hidden here. I guess not. Hi, I'm Nate. I'm part of the Dig team looking for the Golden Garden around here. Dig team, you say? Where's the rest of your staff then? Most of the team gave up after a while. They came to the conclusion that the garden isn't here at all. And is that what you also think, Nate? I tell you to take a look for yourself, but the path's blocked by rubble. Actually, we located a precious stone that we want to extract, but it's proving tricky to get it out. If you can help me out with that, I'll be happy to give you a hand with clearing that rubble. Okay, my arch nemesis shapes. Then with this one, I don't think we even have to like read the description. I already know what to do. Though I think I'm already like stuck. Though maybe not. So I think putting these here is kind of good. I somehow need to get this piece out of the way. I might have moved like the gemstone here too early. Because now it's kind of hard to get it out. Oh wait, there we go. Yeah, that was like 30 picarets.
Creative thinking.
So when it's like 30 picarets, I think I can just kind of move it around and I'll get it at some point. Though that's usually that's the only way I can do those puzzles, is by moving it around and I'll get it eventually. So I think the Golden Garden isn't near here. Those are the ones who go to the dig side. We dug deep, but we didn't find anything remotely interesting. No building foundation, no trace of inhabitants, nothing to indicate even a hint of an ancient city. There are other stories about Golden Garden that suggest it could be much older than civilization. But there isn't any evidence linking it to prehistoric times either. There's only the legend to go on. I suppose it could have, I guess it could be buried much deeper than we thought. This area is very wet though. Once you reach a certain depth you would encounter water. Could the garden be even further below? We can't rule out that possibility. Do you think we didn't go down far enough? I really couldn't say, but I'm very interested in your search. Are you archaeologist by training? Not really. I've just been working dig sites my whole life. And my intuition says do not give up yet. Still, maybe it all comes to nothing. I probably shouldn't press this one for a hint coin. I think we might die. As Nate said, the excavation so far appears to have been fruitless. What makes you say that? I can tell from the exposed strata here. Your father knows more about geology than I do. My father? Really? Yes, in his university studies, Clark excelled in identifying organisms in strata like this. I think he hasn't ever told you about that. He has been so busy with town that we haven't spoken much recently. He seems like a different person since he became the mayor. I think maybe Mom left because she couldn't deal with him anymore. I bet he is not even my dad. What if the Spectre kidnapped my real dad? Settle down, Luke. I too thought that Clark was acting strangely. Is the Spectre controlling him? When did you notice this change in your father? And he became the mayor, right before the Spectre appeared. I'm sure Clark will return to his old self once we sort out this case, but I need your help to do it. We'll get to the bottom of this. You believe in me, don't you, Luke? I believe in you, Mr. Layton. Thank you, Luke. Once we hear from Amy, we will speak to your father. Now, perhaps we should make our way to the library. Oh yeah, I think that was like our original place to go, but I don't have any idea where the fuck the library is. I think Amy is back by now. If she's not, then we can look at some of the archived newspapers. Maybe we can find something. I see. You know where the library is, don't you? It's the east of the crossroads. Ah, that's right. Let's go. Oh, and then I immediately find a hidden puzzle. Or I guess it's not a hidden puzzle, technically. This is refreshing. I can't remember the last time I visited an excavation site. I thought you always explore places like this, Mr. Layton. It's not always as glamorous as it sounds, Luke. I'm usually holed up in my studies these days. That reminds me, here's a puzzle that may interest you. Okay, so an archaeologist shows up with some ancient runes found in a dig. The runes were divided into two groups, but I seem to have mixed them up. Can I sort the runes into correct groups? Only the top left rune cannot be moved. Okay. Well, this one looks like a kite. Then this one looks kind of like a butterfly. Then this one looks like those cat ear headphones. Then this is like someone's face. I don't really know what this one would be. Then this is like a fucked up pineapple. And then this is an eye. Yeah, that's... I don't really know why I gave them like descriptions like that. It doesn't really help us. Or it could help us if this one didn't look like fucking cat ear headphones. Because I know that's not what they are supposed to be. But yeah, I wonder, do they like connect together? No, that's probably not it. I think the shapes probably don't matter, it's about like the pictures. But yeah, I don't really know, how would I... What would I do? Yeah, I feel like I'll need a hint like immediately. I don't have like any idea how to even like approach this. Can you still look at the symbols? Oh, thank you for the help. Well, I'll look at the symbols. Yeah, okay, we looked at them. Okay, so there are 3 runes here and then 4 here. Huh. Okay, I'll try tracing them. I feel like I still don't get it. Could it be like that? I guess I'll try submitting it.
I think this is right.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't confident about that
Just
at
not
all.
cut out for this.
Okay, that's a really hard one. I don't really have any idea what to do, really. I think I'll use the super hint. Oh, that's it. That's why I had to like trace them. So some of them are done in like a single stroke. Well, this one definitely can be with a single stroke because there's like a separate piece. But what about this one? I guess you can do this one with a single stroke. So I guess all the single strokes go here then. Then what about this? Oh yeah, you can do that with a single stroke. So is it gonna be like that? Yeah, I guess maybe.
How about this?
I never
Some
like
puzzles
throw
are
anything as a single
impossible.
stroke. I don't really know how it like functions. Like, can I? Wait, let's go back to the screen. Like, what would be a good example? Like here, if I go like, wait, that's too big. Wait, what even is this? I guess this is like a pointer. But if I go like here, and then I like go back here and then go back, is it still like single stroke? I think it isn't, right? So I think I know that these two can be done in a single stroke. Wait, it literally says never retrace itself. Maybe I should read. Oh wait, can this one be done? Wait, is it like that?
I think this is right.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, on the third try, I will take that.
I knew I could do it.
I'm kind of surprised I got it on the third try, even. Well solved. Clark and I always used to swap puzzles like this. You were good friends with my dad, weren't you? What was he like back when you knew him? Well, he was a very hardworking student, always on time and incredibly diligent. He was a favorite of faculty members, and they often assigned him particularly tricky tasks. We were both so enthralled by the research that we regularly studied through the night. Despite all that, he still felt he had the duty to help out his family and friends. But that's not what he's like now. I can understand why you would doubt your father. We will get to the bottom of his behavior, I promise. Then you can see the truth for yourself. I'm not sure I want to. But yeah, I really want to press that. Whoa, was a real-life explosion! Nate surely can't be using dynamite to excavate the Golden Garden. That doesn't seem like a very safe way to do a dig. No, not at all. I rather hope the Golden Garden isn't here. Yeah, can I just keep, like, exploding it? Oh, wait, was there... Oh, I thought there was something hidden. But so wait, where is this library? I guess it's like all the way back down here. Yeah, I feel like before they were like speaking in a way that made it seem like we had already like gone here before. Even though we hadn't. What is that? What is this? I don't really know if I want to touch that. Oh wait, it's this guy again.
Oh, it's me, Goosey.
Goosey, what are you doing lurking down there?
Well, I wanted a quiet place to hide. I thought library would work. I still stick out, don't I? Butter, I was really trying to sandwich myself between the bookshelves, too.
But why didn't you just sit in the quiet corner out of sight?
Ah, you will never understand, Luke. You don't know what it means to stick out. But I can live with it. Anyway, how would you like to try a puzzle?
Oh no, shapes. Fuck the shapes jump scare. Fuck. So, someone has been painting this square board in rather patchy manner. Board has size of 20 centimeters and the paintbrush is 10 centimeters wide. Every layer of paint, the surface gets darker. Color code shows the number of layers needed to make each color. Okay. So what is the minimum number of brush strokes required to get the pattern shown below? Yeah, that's a great question. So it would require like 2 strokes to do like the whole board. And wait, what did numbers mean? Yeah, okay. So wait, how do you make like a small piece like this when the brush is like 10 centimeters wide? Or I guess you go in like, wait, you like turn the brush around. Then it will only be 5 centimeters. Or, well, I guess it isn't gonna be 5 centimeters, but it's gonna be like, you know. But yeah, so... Okay, so you do like 2 brushes and then you'll get like the pink color. So that's 2. And then you do like 2 strokes for this one. So that's 4. I feel like I don't actually get this one at all. Because it would just be like 6. I already know the answer isn't 6.
This is what I've come up with.
Yeah, I think there's like something I'm not getting about this. There's some kind of vital information I'm missing. It's like, what the fuck? Or is it like 7? I'm gonna guess 7, but I highly doubt it's 7.
I think this is right.
Yeah, okay. I think we might be hinting it up.
Some puzzles are impossible.
Though this was already impossible, it involves shapes. And like centimeters. My arch nemesis. I wasn't gonna get this without hints. So, if you think about how to build up the required layers by adding brushstrokes in order, it's not too tricky. Well, I think it's still too tricky for me. So, good first step would be to paint the whole board once. Yeah, I did that. And if you take 2 strokes... Yeah, okay. I get that. After painting the whole surface once, you could paint the bottom left and the bottom right corner with the second layer. In order to leave the center free, this requires 2 strokes. So how the fuck do you... How do you do this in 2 strokes? Because it's like... If you like go from here, and then from here, How do you get the middle part like this? I don't get that. Or do you go from like... here? But then it also doesn't make sense why this part isn't like painted. Or... So wait, they do 2 brushes there, so we are at 4. And then they'll leave the final part. Yeah, they'll like leave this part as yellow still, or as pink. And then they'll do... Yeah, and wait, then they'll... Yeah, so wait, answer is 5?
How about this?
Okay, yeah, with the power of hints, I was able to figure it out.
That was it.
It wasn't actually that tricky. I think I somehow like the fact that it told me like the brushes like size. That kind of like threw me off a bit. I mean, it says that it's like 10 centimeters and then the board is like 20. I don't really know what I thought because of that. But I think it would have been more simple without that information given. But yeah, so
Mark Reynolds' library is so old, it even has stories about the Spectre legend.
I still don't understand though, Goosey. Why were you hiding in that tiny little gap?
It just looks so nice and cozy. I thought if I just could slip in there, I wouldn't stick out at all.
Right, if you say so. Welcome to the Miss Tellery Library. If you can find a book, just tell me. I know where all of them are. We were hoping to look at a few local newspapers. The newspapers are over in the corner. If you need the archive issue, I'll show you where to look. I need some newspaper from around the time the Ibn Barde passed away. Library policy prohibits me from showing them to anyone who hasn't completed at least 50 puzzles. Well, I think I have. Oh, I have. That's good. Yeah, last time I actually like got locked off by that puzzle requirement for the like first time ever. Don't really know how that happened. But yeah, so yeah. Sorry to keep you waiting. These are all the newspapers printed of the week of Mr. Barde's death. Perfect. May I borrow them? Are you familiar with the concept of a library? Huh, library humor. Go ahead, but bring them back. Very strange indeed. There are no concrete details about Barde's death in the local newspaper. Well, that's no help. Perhaps not. How long should we wait for Emmy? Mr. Layton? Does she even know what the library looks like? Why don't you enlighten me, Luke? Amy, you're back. It's good to see you. You too, Luke. Sorry I'm late. I had trouble reading all the road signs on the way here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. I'm sure you didn't. The children's books are over in the corner. Sorry to keep you waiting, Professor. Here are the materials you requested. Thank you, Amy. I apologize for the trouble, but this may bring us a step closer in our investigation. I also brought you a surprise.
Well, if it isn't Professor Layton. Keeping well, I take it.
Inspector Krasky.
So you are the one Amy has been helping. Not very sporty to keep it a secret, Amy.
Me not sporting?
So you were Amy Scotland.
Oh wait, I started reading that into fucking Krasky voice. So you were Amy Scotland Yard connection, Inspector. What a small world. So Professor really doesn't remember at all. What was that, Amy? What? Nothing. I was just... is that a new hat, Professor?
Never mind hats. I heard there's some sort of giant spectre menacing the town.
Yes, it is quite a situation. It sounds as if Amy has briefed you on some of the particulars, but allow me to fill in details. Each time it appears, the Spectre destroys a part of the town. Someone is pulling the strings of the Spectre, however I'm not yet certain who.
Spectre's conspiracy. Sounds like crime to me, and no crew can elude Krusky of the Yard. I'll run down to the Mist-Hillary police chief and extract his full cooperation.
Hold on, Inspector, I haven't told you everything yet. And there he goes. Looked keen. Well, let's have a look at what Amy brought us. I think we'll find some useful information here. Oh, Professor, I had my film developed as well. I think these photos could come in useful. Good thinking, Amy. So, according to the police report, Barty died when he fell off a cliff. No sign of struggle at the scene. A will was discovered in his house. Details of Barty's death are I can't read. Pretty sketchy. And look at this. According to the sign of eyewitness, there was no one else in the area. And the eyewitness was... Clark Layton. What? My dad? Mr. Triton was witness at the scene. Did he ever mention anything about that? Did you know about any of this, Luke? No, this is the first I've heard of it. Mom never mentioned it either. In his will, Mr. Barty left his rights to the town's land to Clark. He left all of the property to someone he wasn't related to. Why? And that's not all. Luke, there is no mention of the Spectre in today's London newspaper. No mention, despite the massive damage sustained by the town. Don't you find that strange? Now that you mention it, we hadn't heard anything about the Spectre until we came to Mist-Hillary. Is someone trying to keep this story from getting out? It would appear so. Who would be capable of controlling information like that? Let's confirm the report at Mist-Hillary police station before we jump into any conclusions. Perhaps Krusky has tracked down the police chief for us. Though, would it be faster to, like, take the boat? No, it probably wouldn't. Oh, Amy, we may have cause to return to London sometime for our investigation. Oh, we can actually go back there. Just my card in... Oh, wait, that's just a tutorial. Yeah, there we go. Got it! That way we can catch any puzzles I missed in London. Exactly. Now, let's get on with the task at hand. Wait, I went the wrong way. But do these people... Oh, he actually has a puzzle. Blue sky, a gentle breeze. How the blue Spectre showed up in this cozy little town. I love peace. It's the truth. And the cats. I'd give my right arm to sleep all day like they do. Here, if you're a cat lover, maybe you'd fancy this little brain teaser. How about it? Yeah, well, this seems simple. So the sweet little cat has got herself stuck in and needs to be rescued. She won't come out when called, so we'll have to coax her out with some fish. She's hungry and she will head towards any fish she spots in her direct line of sight and eat it before looking around for the next fish. Okay, so I put the fish here. Okay, maybe I don't put the fish there, I'll put it here. No, okay, we don't do that. I think if I go from this side, I'll be using less fish. See, I'm always like Missing one. If I had one more, this would be really easy. Oh, wait, I think I got it now. Yeah, there we go. The tricky part about this puzzle was that you usually don't expect to like go from all the way around here. You would try to like go left. And that was the trick.
I think this is right. I knew I could do it.
You never know what a cat's thinking. They are inscrutable. You see, mice around every corner in this place. But there aren't many cats. Tragic, that. Oh, you also have a puzzle. With the town in such danger, I kinda wonder if I should leave. But with Chief Jakes, I'll feel safe. He actually offered to pay for my stay to make up for all the Spectre trouble ruining my vacation. This must be typical in small towns. The authorities truly care for the people. Although it wasn't easy getting into the town at first. I came because of the stories in the paper about the Golden Garden, but they turned me away. How did you get in it then? The road in town was guarded by the police, but my friend and I took the back way over to the mountains. The Spectre appeared on my first night here. The cops were pretty quick. They had the area blocked off so I couldn't see anything. And you have remained here ever since. Well, having come all this way, it seemed a shame to leave, but the police have been so kind. My friend got totally terrified when she heard about the whole Spectre thing though. She ran off at the first opportunity. She's in one of the pictures actually. Can you work out which one my friend is? Okay, so let's see. One of the girls is my best friend. My best friend has blonde hair, doesn't wear glasses, and has mole under her right eye. Okay, so yeah, blonde hair. So like one of these. And doesn't wear glasses, so not A. Would it just be C? But I feel like there has to be some kind of trick to it.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Yeah, it's not C, but what is the trick
What could
then?
have gone wrong here?
Wait, I accidentally wait, she had the mole under her left eye. So yeah, wait, yeah, it's E. Because we don't see her right eye. Yeah. That was the trick.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
Well, did you see the Golden Garden in the end? No, it's too bad. I've been to the excavation site, but there's nothing there. And the dig team is gone now. No, I'm just hanging around here, soaking up the atmosphere. Plus, the Spectre is still out there somewhere. The food is good and my board is all paid by the police. I love it here. I wonder if it's normal for police to pay for people's holidays. Townspeople are probably not aware of how their tax money is being spent. Well, damn. Wait, what are you doing here? Oh boy, transfer between Grand Bridge and Hired Hill is long haul, even for old Bucky here. Yes, I'd imagine so. Hey, for my customers, I would do anything. You guys want a ride? A ride? From here, you mean? Wouldn't that be impracticable? Yeah. Birdie, don't repeat this, Bird. I can't read it. Well, do you want a ride? Bucky's got some great bows here. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Ah, there you are. Chief Constable Jakes will see you now. Our chief is amazingly talented, so you show some respect. Tell him I said so, will you? His office is just down the left corridor here. Why did you say the chief of police is known as Third-Eyed Shakes? What kind of person calls him that? Humility may not be the chief's strong suit. He sounds like an excellent detective nonetheless. Let's reserve judgment until we meet the man. Can he not approach like that? I guess they couldn't like bother getting him actual like voice actor, so they just had some guy like grumbling into the mic, and that's gonna be all the voice we get out of this guy. So you are the archaeologist. Oh wait, everyone has like that awful voice nowadays. I can't do any of them. So you are the archaeologist who took it upon himself to investigate the Spectre, eh? Yes, my name is Herschel Layton. It's a pleasure to... Layton, huh? Never heard of you. How's your investigation going? Well, we are just getting started, to be honest. He looks pretty ordinary for someone with a third eye. Amy, shh. Chief Shakes, did you investigate the death of Mr. Bard last year? No, we just let that one go, huh? What, you think Bard's death got something to do with the Spectre? I believe there is a possibility of a connection, yes? You determined that the death of Bard was a suicide. How were you able to determine that? Yes, we found a will. The mere presence of a will is not enough to indicate a suicide, is it? No, it's not. Almost like how a big hat isn't enough to indicate that someone with a police experience. I'm not challenging your judgment. I can't read. I'm not challenging your judgment, Chief Shakes. I just need to confirm some facts. Then allow me to confirm. I know that Mr. Barter's dead threw himself into the lake because someone saw him. Clark Triton was your witness. So you've done some homework. Yes, Mayor Triton witnessed it while he was out fishing. If you got a problem with it, perhaps you should take it up with the mayor himself. I see. Thank you for your cooperation. Run along and pick up some of buried treasure now. I'm sorry? Layton, you know why they call me Third-Eyed Shakes? Yes. They call you that because you've solved every one of your cases. It's because I've solved every one of my... Yeah, that's right. And you know how I've done that. Well, I couldn't say for certain without full investigation. Let me save you some legwork. I solved every one of my cases because I see everything. I see some of the interlopers scratching in my sleepy little hamlet. I see the mayor's son running around town with said interlopers. With all due respect, Chief, we were invited to stay here. That's right, by the mayor himself. Really? The mayor asked you to drag his boy around town while investigating Mr. Barter's death? My father doesn't even know where I'm right now. All the more reason he may want to know more about Layton. Here sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. We should be going now. Layton, I've got my eyes on you. All three of them. I want you out of Miss Taylor, you understand me? I'll give you 24 hours to pack your stuff, get in that funny little car of yours and go back to London. The clock is ticking, Layton. You can't do this. Hey, what are you trying to say? That's not fair. Let's just go, Luke. Tick-tock, Layton. Well, now he does at least laugh. This is probably like the only guy in the whole game who has like 2 animated cutscenes and still doesn't say actually a single word. He just like crumbles and laughs. I won't stand for this. Chief Shakes is going too far. We have to talk to Luke's father. We will, Amy. But right now I'm a little more concerned about something else. The police are supposed to protect people. Why would he act like that? She expels us off this case for some reason. Regardless, we have a duty to seek the truth here. And to that end, I agree. Let's go see your father, Luke. Dude, where did Luke even leave? Yeah, I think I should probably take the boat, actually. Yeah, wait, yeah, he's like right here. Is Clark around? Mr. Layton! Oh, that's right, Luke left the house in secret. True, but I imagine Clark is well aware that his boy is gone by now. Well, yeah, hasn't Luke been gone for like almost... Yeah, he's been gone for at least like a whole day. He wasn't at home for like the night. So I would expect someone to notice. Did I tell you did I tell you we sometimes hear noises coming from the cellar, even when there's no one down there? Dolan says it's probably just the wind in the floorboards. There's times I think I must be going barmy. Maybe it's old Squire's ghost. I reckon he came to Violent End, you know? I mean, Evan Barde. I thought his death was ruled as a suicide. Well, just between you and me, he wasn't particularly well liked, was Barde. He owned most of the land in town and hiked the rent right up. That didn't make him any friends. Then he always acted so high and mighty. The only people who he would talk to was Mr. Triton. I was dismissed from that household years ago. It was lucky for me that they took me on here, I'll tell you. But then, you just don't know, do you? He might have had his own reasons to not want to live. I see. So you believe he may be haunting this house? Why this one? Oh no, I didn't mean... There was no reason at all why he'd come to haunt poor Mr. Triton's house. Oh, don't mind old Beth, dearie. In fact, I have a little puzzle for you, if you fancy it. Well, I fancy a puzzle. Oh wait, 60 picarets. Well, maybe I don't fancy this one. Yeah, so what are we looking at? Oh no, I think this might involve shapes. So, your lucky tablecloth is damaged, and you want to salvage it. After cutting off the shaded area, you make 2 straight cuts along the dotted lines and end up with 3 pieces. Sewing these pieces together gives you a smaller square tablecloth decorated with 5 complete 4-leaf flowers. Draw 2 lines on the cloth to show the 2 straight cuts you make. Okay, so we cut it in 2 spots and then it will be in 3 pieces. That seems simple enough. So is this part already like cut? Yeah. Or... yeah. It's like this black area doesn't exist anymore. I'm gonna assume that's the case. So yeah, this does have like a lot of problems. First we have to figure out how to make it into like back into a square shape. And then we have to worry about it having like 5 complete 4-leaf clovers. And that might be too difficult for my small little brain. Well, what if I cut it from like here? Do I have to follow like the lines? I kind of thought I did. But I guess I technically don't. Yeah, I can just like cut it from wherever I want. But yeah, I think the lines can't like go over each other, because then it will be in... that will make it into 4 pieces. So at least we know that. Because if we did like that... then we could... yeah, then we could, like, you know... I don't have any idea. Wait, that looks kind of good. Though, or maybe it doesn't. I can't rotate these pieces in my mind. Ah, fuck. I'm just gonna take the hint immediately. I don't think I'm figuring this out. Okay, so let's think about the clovers first. They probably can't make like a cut like this. Because it will like cut this 4 clover into like 2 or like this 1 clover into 2 pieces. And then it will be like impossible to make them complete. I guess it doesn't mention anything about like having incomplete clovers. It just has to have like 4 4-leaf clovers. But yeah, give me the next hint. Most pieces will contain exactly 4 squares of materials. Okay. One of the lines you should cut starts from the top right of the piece. And wait, travels down diagonally to the right. Like that. I guess. And then is it like that? Could it be like that? Because yeah, but there aren't really too many options where this other line could be. It could be like that. Or actually, well, there are actually quite a few options where it could be. Okay, I take that back. They did say that one of the areas is like contain exactly 4 squares of material. So what the fuck does 4 squares of material mean? Is it like referring to these squares or like this one? It's probably referring to these. But like my brain can't figure out when it's like 4. You know. Let's take the super hint. Yeah, it's probably like that.
This is what I've come up with.
Oh, it's not like that. But how the fuck did I screw it up when I overused up the super hint and all that? Well, I guess I also didn't really think about it at all. But yeah, so it starts from the bottom left corner. But it can't be like that. So it either has to be like this or this. But I haven't confirmed that this one is right. Because it could be like... It could go here. But I thought when it said that one of the lines you should cut starts from the top right of the piece of cloth and cloth you had to cut out. It travels down diagonally to the right. Because if I go here, it travels to the left. Oh, wait, top right of the piece of cloth you had to cut out. Oh. So it starts from here. I didn't read that carefully enough. As I never do. Okay, yeah, that makes a bit more sense. So yeah, this one just says one of the cuts starts from the bottom left corner. Bottom left corner of what? Like, from here or from here. But I guess it did say it goes up. So then it has to be from here. But how do I guess... Yeah, well, it can't go here because then it will be in 4 pieces. So it has to be here. Or I guess it could also technically be here, but I think this one looks a bit more normal. So I haven't once again confirmed, because which way does this go? So wait, what if I put it there? Because yeah, that looks way better. Yeah, that's the answer.
How about this?
Fuck.
I'm just not cut out for this.
Can we not do it? Can we not do puzzles like this? I can't do them. I don't have to train for this. Well, I'll try this one, but I feel like that's not gonna be correct.
This is what I've come up with.
What the fuck?
Some puzzles are
Wait, I don't get it.
impossible.
Oh yeah, though I did kind of forget. I forgot to think about the, like, clovers. But even if I think about them, it doesn't really help. Yeah, I think we are just gonna, you know, Google the answer for this. Otherwise, I think I'll be trying out different solutions for like multiple hours. So where the fuck did I cut? So it's oh, so I cut it from here? And then from here. Oh yeah, that's like a super clean cut now. Yeah, that's the answer.
How about this?
I guess I was too like focused on
That puzzle
putting
is
like that
hard.
one line that goes from the top right into like directly to the bottom right. Even though it just had to like go diagonally downwards. But yeah, I was never gonna get that answer. I already know it. But yeah, no, I ain't want to gossip, but I would never say a word against the master, but it is a bit strange how Mr. Barter left all his land to Mr. Triton. They weren't related or nothing. Then there's the way Master has become all funny ever since Mr. Triton's been gone, or Mrs. Triton's been gone. Wait, is he here? Oh yeah, there we go. How's the investigation going, Herschel? I hope Luke hasn't been troublesome. Quite the contrary, Luke has been very helpful. Clark, I would like to ask you something. Of course, how can I help? I need you to tell me everything you know about the death of Evan Barde. Evan Barde? I'll tell you the same thing I told the police. I saw someone fall off a cliff, that's it. I didn't see anyone else around. I didn't even know it was Barde when it happened. Chief Jakes closed the case as a suicide. Yes, well, that makes sense if no one else was there. But how can they, like, be sure that there was no one else there? Though, well, I guess... Well, yeah, I guess he did, like, see the cliff, and no one was, like, pushing him down or anything. But, like, they make it seem like the murderer would just, like, tell the he would, like, be an eyewitness. But of course he wouldn't be. Because why would he out himself? But yeah, so what about the will? Why would Mr. Barter leave his land deeds? Evan was a friend, and the only person in town with whom I could discuss intellectual matters. You would have liked him very much, Herschel. Of course, I was still very surprised by the will. Chief Jakes confirmed the will and acted as the executor. He took care of everything for me. I became an extensive landowner overnight. I've been dealing with red tape ever since. And Ariana and her brother, they are still the future heirs, as far as I'm concerned. I only plan to oversee the land until they were of age. Unfortunately, it is possible that Ariana will not live long enough to see that happen. So you know about her illness. Of course, it's truly tragic. I don't know what I would do if such fate were to befall Luke. Evan was always so attentive to his children. I was shocked to learn that he hadn't made adequate provisions for them. There we go. That was a bit of a harder word. Do you agree with Jake's conclusion about Barty's death? Well, he's much more qualified to make that judgment than I am. He is Third Eye Jakes, after all. Yes, that name derives from his ability to solve every case. I understand. Every case, yes, Herschel. The man has practically eliminated crime in Mist Hillary. Besides the activities of witches and specters, of course. What are you implying, Herschel? Please, just this once, stop speaking in riddles. Cases ruled as accidents, unexpected confessions, complaints being withdrawn. Yes, go on. It is a common pattern among solved cases. Herschel, you don't think Jakes had anything to do with Barty's death, do you? Would the master like to have his dinner now? Doland, you gave me quite a start. How long have you been there? Only moments, sir. I apologize if you didn't hear me knock. Am I disturbing the master? No, of course not, no. Yes, dinner sounds splendid. Herschel, Emmy, please join us. We have several aged wines in the cellar. Herschel, could you perhaps go down and select a bottle for us? You want me to pick a wine? Perhaps the master would prefer if I select wine to go with dinner. Oh, no, our friend Layton is quite a connoisseur when it comes to wine. Isn't that right, old boy? Well, it would be my pleasure. Where's the wine cellar? I love how no one tells us where it is. I didn't know you were into wine, Professor. Is there anything you don't know about? To be honest, I'm more of a connoisseur of tea. I can't claim to know much about wine at all. Really? Then why did Clark say that you do? It seems to me that Clark was fabricating a reason for us to see the basement. There must be something there. I think we should do as he wishes. Cellar is through the blue door down the ground floor hallway. It looks like a normal cellar to me. What are we supposed to notice? Luke, does anything strike you as out of ordinary? No, not really. Actually, the basement has been off limits lately, so I can't say for sure. Off limits, eh? Did you get caught down here scuffing fruit tarts between meals, Luke? Oh, what? No! They were eclairs, and that's not the point. Shh, quiet. What is it, Emmy? I thought I heard something. Maybe I imagined it. Perhaps it was a mouse. I beg your pardon? My apologies, Luke. I wonder if there is something we are missing. Professor Layton, is there anything I can do to help? No, I think we are fine, Doland. Thank you. Doland, did you happen to know Mr. Barty as well? Yes, I know it. It isn't kind to speak ill of the departed. But Mr. Barty was a man who changed... What is this word? Extortionate. Sure. Rents to those who lived in his lands. Some are inclined to believe that he was thrown from the cliff by an angry tenant. Sure, the cultured man like yourself is aware how locals will gossip. It's too bad that old Barty's... It's bad that that's all Barty is remembered for. Most everyone knew him, most everyone despised him. But I do prattle on. If you have selected wine, I can carry on with the preparing dinner. Doland, has my dad been acting strange to you lately? He has been rather preoccupied, I would say. Much of his time is spent in the study. Yes, clearly Clark has other matters at hand. Let's get going. You are not staying for dinner? We'll have to do another time. Please give my regards to Clark. Thank you. Thanks for your help, Doland. My pleasure. Do be careful out there. There has to be like a hidden puzzle. Or at least there's some kind of puzzle. It's a wine rack. The bottles are arranged haphazardly. Do you think they forgot to tidy them up? Having bottles lying on the ground isn't very wise. Let's put them away before someone breaks one. Okay, so in order to store this fine wine in appropriate manner, the following rules must be observed. White wine should always be stored so that there is only one bottle on any horizontal and vertical or diagonal line. So it's like Sudokus. So then, and then red wine should also be stored so that there is only one bottle on the same horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line. 2 bottles already in the crate cannot be moved. Okay, that seems simple. I'm like god of Sudokus. Sometimes. Wait, I already fucked up, didn't I? Yeah, it does say diagonal line as well. So I can put one there. And I can put one there. Then I can put one over here. There's kinda... So wait, I think I might have fucked up. I don't know if there's any space for the final red one. So we can check. So, this just kind of looks confusing. But yeah, so we can't put one here. But let's throw the diagonal lines. So these are the only 4 spaces that are open. But this one I can't put one in, I can't put one here. Yeah, I fucked up. I think we'll just restart. Yeah, I think I should only I should put like one of these in there, like all the red ones, and then worry about the white ones. Wait, so currently... wait, I think I already might have fucked up. Yeah, I think I can't put anything anywhere. But I think one goes maybe like here. That seems like a good spot. Then like maybe here. And then like here. So I think that might be like the exact same setup I had before. Like previously. Oh wait, no. Wait, I put one here, don't I? Wait, is that correct? Yeah, I think that should work. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, that works. And now I'll just figure out the rest. So couldn't we technically do them in just like reverse? Though that's kind of hard to do. I'll put one here. Then I'll put one here. Oh wait, I can't put one there. But what about here? And then that would mean the final one has to be here in the middle, but that's not possible. But what if I put that there? The way that's also not possible. Okay, I think one there looks kind of good. But that's also once again not possible. So I hope I have the red ones right. I didn't pay that much attention actually. So I can't be too sure. Oh, wait, did I just get it? Yeah, I think that should do it.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Yeah, I really like that one. I do like doing Sudokus. I haven't really done them in a while. I used to like grind them when I was in like school, but I haven't really been in school in quite a while. But that's like the stuff I did. Perfect. That's everything tidied away now. That was fun. It sure was, Luke. I do agree. Professor, what was that about? What with the librarian Clark's account, there are still many questions about Bart's death. This, coupled with the Spectre not being reported outside Miss Hillary, troubles me. It would appear that someone is carefully manipulating information about these two events. A falsified report and cover-up conspiracy is shaping up to be quite a case. But who is capable of doing this? There's only one person I can think of. Who, Luke? Chief Constable Jakes. He's in position to do both of those things. Luke is spot on. Jake is the only one in town capable of both. But he's supposed to be the public servant. That's just unforgivable. Amy, your faith in public servants is inspiring. However, there is no doubt that Jakes is withholding information. We need to find out more about him. Oh, Inspector Krusky, your muscles glisten in the country just as they do back in London. How manly. You again, what are you doing here? For Krusky, I would walk through fire. Luckily, I didn't have to do that. I just took a taxi out here. I wonder how much that one cost. Amy, do you know this woman? Sort of. I bumped into her in London. Krusky told me that he had a lead. He must be on trail of a notorious criminal. Oh, too exciting. He seemed even more determined than usual. I wish he would search for me with that kind of passion. He said he had a lead. Which way did he go? He just ran off that way. He's probably at the crossroads now. You might still be able to catch him. Let's hurry.
What's this?
Gentlemen, I hope we're not going to have any trouble here.
Why did that one guy have like blue lips? I guess he has like lipstick.
Emmy, your methods are unorthodox, but very effective.
Thanks. Whenever you need a little muscle, you just let me know, Professor, and I'll be there.
I'll keep that in mind.
Who are these men? Do you think Jake sent them after us?
Looks like Jakes didn't want to wait the full 24 hours to get rid of us.
Was Mr. Bard killed by these thugs?
Unfortunately, we can't say for certain.
Layton, Emmy, I've been looking all over for you two. I've got a very corporal lead at the Spectre of yours.
Really? That's great, Inspector.
The police chief in this town is really ahead of the game. He said that the tall-hatted gentleman and fiery young lady abducted the mayor's son.
Wait, I clicked off the game. Where is it? There we go.
He added that they were posing as an investigators when in fact they were controlling the Spectre. Not to dampen your spirits, but that does narrow the suspects down a fair bit. Is any of this true, Layton? Explain yourself.
Chief Jakes hasn't given us a warm welcome, that's for certain. Don't be fooled, Inspector. Jakes is the real culprit. I know it.
What? Jakes, you say? So he's trying to pull a wool over my eyes, eh? I, Krusky of Yard, will not take such shenanigans sitting down.
Inspector, wait! He really is quick for someone his size. Yes, you need a time machine to keep up with Krusky. Professor, we didn't get to tell Krusky what's happening. Should we go after him? No, let's avoid running into Jakes again if possible. We need to continue our investigation. My concern is growing about the situation with Jakes, however. I think that's once again kind of a weird spot to end the chapter in. But yeah, I guess we'll do one more chapter. And then that leaves us with like 2 more next time. And I guess then we are beating the game. We need to be faster. Jakes is just waiting for an opportunity to take us out. Yes, we'll have to be really careful. I think we should be able to... I can't read. I think we should be alright as long as we stay in the populated areas. Luke, who knows that you are the one predicting the Spectre's appearances? Just Doland. He promised he wouldn't mention me to the police. I see. Well, young Oracle, do you know where the Spectre will strike next? Not yet, no. Ah, well, I have a prediction. I believe the next attack will take place between Hyard Arc and the Reservoir. Reservoir. Is that how it's pronounced? No. What? So you can predict the future too? Haha, not quite, Emmy. I simply deducted it from Luke's notes. My notes? Yes, looking at the records you've kept proved to be quite helpful. I now know that the Spectre never strikes the same street twice. So wasn't that already like given fact? It has appeared in the same area on more than one occasion, but it spreads out its attacks. Of course, I hadn't realized that. It's all in there. By looking at the patterns, one can work out where the Spectre will appear next. That's amazing, Professor! You might just stay one step ahead of Jakes with this information. Let's head for Hyard Arc. Alright. I guess we'll walk there. It looks as if you were right, Mr. Layton. How do you say that? The Spectre will appear here tonight. Really? Please go on. How do you know, Luke? It's to water level. To water level? What about it? I suppose I can tell you now, Mr. Layton. Of course you know by now that I'm not some supernatural oracle. I've been able to predict when and where the Spectre will appear because of the simple thing. It was the water level in the canals. At first I noticed it by a chance. I was walking through town and saw that the water was very low in one stretch of the canal. I didn't think much of it until the Spectre attacked that very spot the same evening. It appears just in the place where the water was low. I thought it might have been a coincidence, but I started tracking the water levels just in case. After that I realized that there must be a connection. Whenever the water level fell, that meant the Spectre would attack there that night. You came up with all that by yourself. Oh, wow! I wonder if the Spectre somehow needs water to appear. Hang on a sec, Luke. Why didn't you tell us earlier? That info might have been useful. It's just that I didn't know if I could trust you, or Layton. So that means you do trust us now, I suppose. Hey, hang on a sec. How are you tracking the water levels in town if you hardly ever left your room? I also thought of the same thing. I wonder how the fuck did he do that? But I guess he just asked like the butler. I had help from my friend. This is Tuppy. Oh, that's the rat. Wait, is that the rat that we have been seeing? Or I guess it's a mouse. And yeah, good evening to you too. Why do you have a mouse in your pocket? Well, as I said, he's my friend. I don't get everything he says, but I understand enough. Wow, so you can talk to mice? Oh yeah, wait, I guess that wasn't like told us yet. I kind of thought that it had that like come up at some point. But I think that could be even weirder than the whole Spectre business. Well, I don't really understand it either. We've seen stranger things since we arrived here, Amy. So, Luke, will the Spectre appear here tonight? Yes, if my theory is correct. Well, Professor, what should we do? Let us see if Luke's theory holds water, so to speak. So, should we tell Dolan that so he can alert the police? Actually, no. Let's evacuate the residents on our own this time. What? Why, Mr. Layton? We are going to set a little trap for the Spectre. We are? What are we going to do? What are you planning, Mr. Layton? We are going to have a final showdown with the Spectre. How are we going to do that? First, we'll evacuate the residents. Then we'll need to visit the black market. Oh wait, which Mister was this even? Oh yeah, this was like the way Luke was predicting stuff.
We got a bit of a problem.
Oh, now he does actually speak. Instead of just laughing and doing whatever he was doing before.
Layton? I must decide on a plan of action for when he finds out. And he will find out.
You already know about this guy?
I do. Fate is so interesting sometimes.
Professor, how are we going to get everyone in the area to evacuate without help of the police? And thanks for follow as well. Luke, do you know anyone who could take charge of the operation like this? I think Rippe would do it. He loves ordering people around. Well, I do remember his name, but I don't remember this guy. He's certainly scary enough for the job. If Rippe told people to leave, they would definitely listen to him. He's probably still at the Patty's restaurant, griping. Splendid. Maybe we can persuade him to channel his energy into helping the residents. So after Patty's restaurant then, I wonder what his special is today. I feel like Amy is kind of speaking in a way that would make it seem like we hadn't been there today. But in actuality, we have been there today. But I feel like the game can't even like keep track of how many days we have been in this town for. Now I'll speak to this guy. I see that even I have become subject to your persistent brooding technique. It's good to see you pay such fine attention to detail. You're surely in a hurry, buddy. Come on then, sir, let me present you a gift. A gift that transcends all the others. A gift of friendship. Thank you, but we really must be moving on. Mr. Krippe, there is something I'd like to speak to you about. You lot again? Did Dryden put you up to this? Well, I don't have time for you. Leave me alone. Please calm down, Mr. Krippe. The Spectre will appear again tonight, according to Luke's predictions. Predictions? I've heard that there was someone making predictions, but you're saying it's this child. Never mind that. Did you say the Spectre is coming? That's no joking matter, are you sure? Yes, I'm afraid so. Tonight, near Highard Ark. But the police cannot be involved this time. We have to organize the evacuation in their stead. You are well respected in the neighborhood. Would you help us get everyone to safety? You are asking me to help? How can I trust you? Why should I believe this boy can predict anything? If you are trying to manipulate me with some cock and bull story, we'll come to regret it. On the other hand, if what you say is true, townspeople are in grave danger. Very well, I cannot put my pride before the safety of others. I will help you. But you will have to devise a way to get everyone out in time. That sounds fair. Would you have any suggestions? I can call a few friends to help with the evacuation, but the rest is up to you. Okay, so let's see. So Krippe asked some acquaintances to help evacuate the entire neighborhood, but he was only able to recruit 9 people. 2 whose voice carried 3 squares, 3 whose voice carried 2 squares, 4 whose voice carried 1 square. Where should you tell each person to stand so that evacuation messages reach every street in the neighborhood? Well, at least it like shows us the area. Yeah, I feel like the most obvious answer would be to put, like, one guy here. I think that's, like, the most reach you can get out of this guy. So what is this game about? Solving mysteries? Yeah, pretty much. Solving mysteries and doing puzzles. That's pretty much the whole Professor Layton series. In a nutshell. Wait, I'll put this guy here. I can assume I probably can't have them, like, overlapping at all. Because that will be, like, waste of waste of the area. But yeah, that looks kind of good. I think I do have to figure out where the, like, big ones go first. So what if I put one, like, here? And then one, like, here? Don't know, they overlap. Though it's kind of hard to get most out of these guys without overlapping. Because I think one of them has to go into, like, crossroads. So either, like, here or here. But yeah, it kind of has to be here, because then if I put it here, then there will be just, like, one empty space. Though there will also be an empty space here. Yeah, it's kind of tricky on where to put this guy. Maybe I could do like that. Or maybe not. Yeah, where does he go? What if I try this? Though I can't really, like, do anything about this corner without overlapping once again. Or wait, I can. Oh wait, yeah, that goes perfectly. And yeah, and then, yeah, wait, that's definitely the correct way they're supposed to be. I refuse to believe they could be in any other way. So yeah, wait, oh. Okay, yeah, so they can overlap.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
I kind of thought that usually those types of puzzles are made in a way that they don't overlap at all. From what I can remember from, like, the previous games. Oh wait, oh, there were, like, multiple answers. Yeah, and in this answer they don't overlap, but you can also do it in a way that they do. Huh. Oh wait, they did actually overlap in that one as well, okay. Now we can get into evacuation. I can't speak. Now we can get the evacuation started. Let me handle the people. I won't let anyone in this town come to harm. Thank you, Mr. Crepe. We will continue with our investigation. Again, he doesn't have a puzzle for us, then I don't care. Oh, they're actually, like, eating. Okay, maybe I should care. Amy, this is delicious! Here, try some of mine. You two might want to slow down, your food isn't going anywhere. Jump, jump! Slurp, slurp! Hear if you can hear me, can you? Mr. Layton, what do we have in mind for this showdown with the Spectre? I think it's time we determine the true nature of the Spectre. The true nature of the Spectre? And do that we need to lay a trap. Trap that spans the whole town. Wow, can we even do that? Not alone we can't. We'll find quite a few helping hands. But if you're going to ask the police for help, we shall ask the Black Ravens. Oh, good idea, Professor. Let's head to the black market and find Crow. Now, where was the black market again? I think it's like somewhat close by. Oh, wait, he has a puzzle for me. Oh, wait, he doesn't. Then I don't care. I only speak to people who give me puzzles. Wait, he has so much to say. Oh, wait, he's actually like telling me something useful. God damn it. Okay, so there's some kind of mini game where I have to touch mouse. Got it? And I can't touch the, like, Luke's mouse. I feel like this would be easier to do on, like, actual DS. Wait, I clicked off the game. I'm too slow. Oh wait, that's fucking Toppy. At least I got I got 2 goldens. Those might save me. I got like 600 points. Yeah, that's the new high score. And it also happens to be the only score. So yeah, I don't really get anything for doing that. Wait, no one has any puzzles. Are you guys like okay? Oh, our very own city gentleman returns. What can I do for you, kind sir? Crow, we need your help in laying a trap for the Spectre. A trap for the Spectre? You must be joking. You'll be saving the town. Ha, very noble, rich boy. But you can't seriously expect us to take on the Spectre. That's alright. This mission is fairly dangerous. It is probably too much for a group of children. Oh, wait, what are you talking about? You may be kids, but we are not afraid of anything. All I'm saying is, how are you going to catch it if you don't even know what it is? Huh, but that's the point. The trap we lay will expose the Spectre's true nature. You really think you can pull that off? With your help, I think we can, yes. Are you interested? Maybe. I'm intrigued now. What do you need from us? Well, the first thing we'll need is... And from there, we'll just have to wait for the Spectre to appear. And then we'll have it. Let's go to the place where the Spectre will appear next. We have a lot to do. Amy, Luke, I believe the Spectre will appear soon. I think it will be much easier to get a good view of me through the mist if I wait outside. It's dangerous, but a risk I have to accept. What are you planning to do, Professor? I should be able to get a good look at the Spectre if I wait for it here. In the meantime, I want you two to hide somewhere out of the way. What? You want to run and hide? As your assistant, I'm going to be right at your side, no matter the danger. Consider me as your assistant as well, Mr. Layton. I appreciate this, but I can't put either of you in danger. I'm sure we are not in any danger as long as we are with you. The more pair of eyes we have watching for the Spectre, better, no? Well, I can't dispute that. Alright, you can stay with me, but the moment you sense danger, promise me you will run for cover. Understood, Professor. You be careful too, Mr. Layton. Always. Now, we wait for the Spectre.
It's the fog.
It's coming.
So didn't they just say that they should be safe if they are with Layton? But now they are like split
I
up.
can feel it.
it, but I can't see anything.
So this is her, Spectre.
Well, yeah, you saw it before, right?
Oh,
Professor, are you okay?
Emmy,
Layton,
Luke.
you saw it, right? You got a good look at the Spectre?
Oh yes, I got a very good look.
Amy, Luke, the Spectre is not at all what we had imagined. It appears to be... There they are! Apprehend them! Chief Constable Jakes! They are behind this whole Spectre madness. They're responsible for destroying the town. What? That's very complete fabrication. Huh, you can't deny it at all. Old way to station, busy. Don't you call me that. Chief Constable Jakes, you can't be serious. Stop! Unhand me! I warned you, lot. Keep yapping and I'll stop you with arrest too. Jakes, you know as well as I do that we are not the ones behind the Spectre. Far from it. In fact, the Spectre... Now, Layton. Own up to your crimes like a gentleman. Alright, take them away. Is that gonna be the end of the chapter, even? Oh no, it's not. Oh, nice little nap. What? Where am I? Inter-recreation room. That's definitely how it's pronounced once again. Nice, eh? I'll keep our prime suspects cozy. Let us out, we haven't done anything wrong. Stay calm, Luke. What do you want with us? I demand to see the the what? Solicitor. Do you? You've been reading too many pulp novels, Missy. Once I explained to the town that the Spectre was all you're doing, you'll get your lawyer. If you know what's good for you, you'll sit here quietly and keep your traps shut. Ah, that smug bully deserves a kick. Keep up his fat. Ahem. What is it, Mr. Layton? I've been thinking. Jakes and his men were immediately on the scene. They weren't aware of Luke's prediction. That's true. Police hauled us off the moment the Spectre was gone. It's as if... I can't read. It's as if he knew the Spectre would appear there. There we go. He was planning on having us arrested all along. Wait, what are you saying? I believe this is all connected to the true nature of the Spectre. Which is... We must clear up one more mystery before I can be absolutely certain. Our first step is now to find a way out of here as quickly as possible. Professor, are you suggesting a jailbreak? Well, damn.
Oh, got 'em. No problem. We don't gotta worry no more.
Worry?
What's so funny?
Oh, you must forgive my levity. I just find your confidence to be rather... What's the word? Quaint.
Is that right? You best watch your mouth.
You fool! As you stand here boasting, I guarantee that Layton is breaking out of your provincial little prison cell.
Yeah, and we are doing exactly that. Hey, let's use the phone to call Luke's father for help. It looks like an internal line only, I'm afraid. Oh, bother, that's no help. Are there any fun puzzles in the recreation room that we can do? Why not? Do we just walk out of the door? Mr. Layton, door won't open. It must be locked from the outside. There's a keyhole on the side of the door too. But it's of little use without the key. Luke, Professor, stand aside please. I think I can have this door down if I kick it. Wait, Abby. If you make a noise, our escape will be noticed. Let us consider alternative first. I know, Tuppy can help us. Squeak? Tuppy, we want to get out of this room. Can you bring the key? Squeak! Oh. What is it, Luke? There are 3 different keys. Tuppy doesn't know which one is right. Well, we can help Tuppy. So, Layton, Luke, and Amy need to escape the police station. Luckily, Tuppy has brought them a bunch of keys, but only one of the keys fits the lock. Which of these keys opens the door? So... Well, could it be like any one of these? I think it could. So the door will not open unless the key can be fully inserted and turned. Well, I think, can't all of these be fully inserted at least? But what is, I don't really know how, like, locks and keys really function, to be honest. But, like, why would I not be able to turn all of these? It just depends on what the inside of the lock looks like. But I guess it's like... A?
I think this is right.
Yeah, I think the A was like the one kind of sticking
I
out
knew I
from
could
all of
do
these.
it.
So what are these pictures? Because like the key, I don't get it. But we got it. That did it! Now we can get out! Amazing stuff, Luke. You really can talk to animals. Quickly now, let's go. It's time to solve the riddle of the Spectre. Right, Professor? Though it's no one gonna notice the fucking Layton walking out with his top hat and all. I guess not. There are police all over the place. We'll have to find some way to escape without being seen. Okay, so Layton, Luke, and Amy need to get the key and reach the exit without alerting any guards. There's a path that will allow the crew to pick up the key on their way to the exit without passing in front of any guarded doorway or using the same corridor twice. Unfortunately, the corridors are all one way, so they must walk in the direction of the arrow. Okay. So let's try going like here. So wait, but we can turn, right? Yeah, why would we not be able to? But yeah, we can't like go this way. But yeah, there we go. Now we have the key. And yeah, and then we... Oh wait, we can't go there. Well, I think that's it, right? I didn't really pay that much attention, but I think I got it. Yeah, there we go.
No puzzle is without an answer.
Come on, you two. You should leave while no eyes are upon us. Seems as we got out safely. It's already morning. Wow. I still can't believe Chief Constable Jakes tried to lock us up. Jakes certainly seems to intend on obstructing our investigation. So what do we do now? We have to find another puzzle to solve. Oh, we have another puzzle to solve. There we go. What is that? The Spectre's flute. What about it? The flute controls the Spectre in a manner of speaking, that is. But we need to find out why the flute is audible all over the town and who is playing it. I just assumed that whoever played the music was with the Spectre. In this town, winds could not carry the sound of the flute more than 100 yards. Not to mention, it would be dangerous to play flute in an area being attacked. We haven't seen anyone around during the attacks, yet we still clearly heard the flute. Luke, do you remember the sites the Spectre has attacked so far? All my predictions are locked in my notebook. Let's head back to Highard Arc. We determine what the attack sites have in common. Nothing but rubble. The arc was completely demolished. The fog was so thick you couldn't see 2 inches in front of you. Which seems to be typical of the fog that accompanies the Spectre. Mr. Layton, are you saying that the Spectre somehow creates fog? That does appear to be the case, although I'm not sure what this means exactly. Maybe we should spread out and search the area. Oh, I guess I already found it. Yeah, I do always seem to like click on something and then that's always the answer. Same thing with like hint coins. I just randomly click something and it's always the first thing. Of course, that's it! Finally, the puzzle pieces fit together. What is it, Professor? Do you remember what the flute sounded like? Not the tune it played, but the quality of the sound. Do you remember? Yeah, it echoed through town. Ah yes, everyone said that they heard the echo all over town. Exactly. Regardless of where we were, the flute echoes were still clearly audible. Everyone in town heard it, not just people near the Spectre. Is there anything that could carry sound through the Mystery? Anything you can think of? Through the old pipes? It's those old pipes we have all over town. They carry the sound. I believe you're correct, Luke. The sound was carried all over Mystery through these old pipes. So it was old water pipes all over Mystery. Yes, that's right. I believe the pipes go all the way up to the Bard Manor on the Highard Hill. The pipes go up to the lake. Professor, you don't suppose... Let's head to the Bard Manor. I think all will become clear there. Oh, and that's where we end the chapter. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll call it there for a day. We did like exactly 3 hours. And we only have like 2 more chapters left. So we'll be finishing this off next time. Oh, I missed a lot of puzzles. But yeah, I think that's probably a good place to end. Then we can just finish it off next time without going like super long. And usually like the final chapters are longer than the other ones anyway. So we'll probably like, it will probably take us like 3 hours again, which is like the perfect time. But yeah, I think we'll call it there for a day. And we'll be back on Wednesday with Elden Ring, which I'm getting like real close to beating. I kind of like looked up like how many, or like how many like bosses I still have to like kill. Like required bosses, I mean. And I think I only have like maybe 4 at most. Because I think I might actually be in like the final area of the game. Without even realizing it. Though that also doesn't mean that I will like beat all the bosses easily. So it could still take me like tens of hours to actually beat them. But we'll see how we'll do on Wednesday. But yeah, I think I'll go eat something now. And we'll call it here. But yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday with Elden Ring. But for now, bye-bye! So, there we go. Yeah, there we go.